What's going on, toxic gamers? We need the Call of Duty gobblers right now. We need the toxic gamers. We need the D-riders. We need pause, but we need the Call of Duty D-riders, the Call of Duty haters and all that, because the community has literally flipped upside down. I mean, not metaphorically, but quite literally, okay? You don't have to like the video. You do not have to subscribe. Unless you want to, of course, but yeah, let's get to it, because the community is going bang bang on TimTheTatMan and bang bang on Swagg's ass. Pause, roll it.
Today, I think it's safe to say that at this point, Black Ops 6 is finished. It's not really surprising. I mean, the game's been circling the drain pretty much all year, but it's also a little bit depressing because Black Ops 6 had all the hype in the world. Going into it, people were stoked for the launch of this game, and there was a time not that long ago where we're all just thinking to ourselves, man, this is freaking awesome. 2 straight Treyarch games.
I do remember that time, which did not last for too long, ladies and gentlemen.
No more Infinity Ward, no more Sentinel gameplay, no more safe space map design and double hinged Josie COD doors and everything else that Infinity Ward's been peddling over the course of the past couple of years. But that hype was pretty short-lived. Very quickly, Black Ops 6 ended up flopping, and doing so in historic fashion.
Man, it is true that the Black Ops 6 reveal was actually pretty decent. It did kind of revived a lot of people's hopes. People were like, oh my god, bro, this is gonna be that game, man. Oh my god, we finally got the best game ever. Best game ever, Call of Duty saved. And then just a couple of months after, you know, when we started getting the BBC skins, we started getting the Butthead and Beavis, the Nicki Minaj's Burna in the skin, the rainbow unicorn farting skin in the game. Yeah, bro, it was over. It was over at that point.
Today, a new seasonal update got revealed, and literally nobody cares about it, man. Like, Activision is getting desperate to get fans back playing Black Ops 6, and of course they want people pre-ordering Black Ops 7, so we're gonna be talking about what's going on with that, as well as some other Call of Duty news here in this video. But I want to kick things off here with Black Ops 6 as a whole, because honestly, this game just straight up needs to be studied. The colossal downfall of not only the...
If you're an up-and-coming indie development studio, if you're a gaming studio, if you're EA, let's just say, right, like if you're EA and you want your game to do bad, yeah, copy the Activision formula.
The Black Ops franchise, but Treyarch as a developer is one of the most interesting falls from grace I have ever seen, and I don't think it's necessarily the game's fault. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with Black Ops 6. The launch maps were terrible, granted, but the gameplay, the prestige rewards, the overall feel of the game, all that stuff, it wasn't really bad, you know? It wasn't great, but it wasn't anything worse than what we have seen before, and I think that's where Activision is confused. Because on paper, Black Ops 6 should have been a massive success, but it ended up being the worst flopping Call of Duty game post-launch since Call of Duty Ghost back in 2013. Like, it was so bad.
Every year it has been like that, right? Let's be real. But now, honestly though, Black Ops 6 just needed good maps and less of the, or I should say now, we shouldn't be getting like crazy microtransactions the way we're getting in a fully priced games, right? $20 bundles, $30 bundles, the BBC bundles, right? Nicki Minaj's Burna for sale. Like, what the hell, bro? What the... I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but these motherfuckers put Nicki Minaj's Burna in the game for sale, bro. For sale. BBC skins for sale, bro. I cannot, man. I cannot, bro. Like, and those of you that think I'm joking around, bro, nah, bro. You see that skin? They really put that BBC skin, and that was flip-flopping, smacking each other, smacking people's faces, this, that, the other. Pause, but unpause, that's a sad reality or happy reality for some of you fine fellas at home, if you catch what I am, if you pick up what I'm throwing down right now. Okay, but nah, unpause. Oh, pause again. But nah, bro, like, come on, man. Black Ops 6 could have been something else. Could have been something else.
And back then, that was the last time they ever properly revealed player count numbers to us. That's how bad Ghost was, and Black Ops 6 is right there with it. We're talking record low player numbers. We're talking record low player retention numbers. And then, of course, you have Activision realizing all of this and deciding to cash out on not only the game, but the Call of Duty community as a whole. Before launch, they literally came out.
My brother, they always ready to cash in on them Call of Duty players.
And said that carry forward would not happen happen with Black Ops 6 because they wanted the game to feel authentically Black Ops. I mean, gee, I think we just heard the same thing recently, but after the community turned their backs on the game because of its predatory matchmaking system, Activision decided to loosen up the definition of authentically Black Ops. You then had broken updates, you had a lack of content, you had brain rot multiplayer maps. This is one of the worst ones of all. You had radio silent developers who gave zero communication the entire year. Like Treyarch used to be so good at communicating with the player base, they were silent.
They dropped the game and then they peaced out.
The entire freaking year. Their community manager hasn't even tweeted since the launch of Black Ops 6. He's apparently still on the payroll. I wish I had his job. And then of course you have the cartoon.
Yo, like motherfuckers would be watching this video and be like, bro, like, hey, yo, like I'm working, and yeah, any of you, okay, put it in the comments if any of you are part of like the community manager post in another company, not necessarily Activision, because if you're working at Activision as a community manager, bro, you don't even have to say nothing. Community manager, by the way, says nothing. I guess the community literally is gonzo at this point. The community has gone bozo, bro. Like, not just the community has not been gonzo, as the kids would say nowadays, but it has gone bozo.
Characters and the Ninja Turtles and all the other stupid crossovers, and then at the very core of it all, a horrendous matchmaking system that makes the game intolerable to play. It just sort of became this perfect storm of a game that should have been amazing and instead became one of the worst Call of Duty experiences of all time. It's honestly been fascinating. It really has. Like, to watch the entire community turn their back on not only Treyarch but the Call of Duty franchise as a whole, and
in other words, community has gone gonzo.
Watching Activision scramble the entire year to try to win those players back. It's been freaking insane, but regardless, we know that Black Ops 7 is on the way, and that game is currently flopping when it comes to pre-order numbers, so nobody's happy with Black Ops 6, nobody is hyped for Black Ops 7.
Now, that's conflicting reports. We're hearing conflicting reports. Why? Let me get into that.
And in the meantime,
let me show you
Treyarch is out here peddling a new update to Black Ops 6, and fans are rightly not happy with it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they plan to do next, as well as the other Call of Duty news that came out today.
Yeah,
So in case you guys didn't know, Season 5 Reloaded is coming to Black Ops 6. I honestly forgot that Season 5 even happened, but regardless, Activision is starting the marketing campaign, but right now we do not have a proper trailer. But I do want to kick things off here with the funniest part of it. You never see Activision do stuff like this. They must be getting really freaking desperate, but today they have announced that in celebration of the Black Ops 7 reveal, yeah man, it went over great, speed up your Battle Pass progression today with a little gift from us. For a limited time, log into Call of Duty Warzone or Black Ops 6 from now until September 16th to get 20 free Battle Pass tier skips. Wowie gee willikers, Activision, 20 free Battle Pass tier skips to earn content?
Whoa, yo, say psych, Holmes. What the hell is going on right now? What? 20 free? And I'm like trying to search for what I want to show you, and I cannot find it. And I can't find it because and I'm gonna lay the wood down right now, okay? Pause. But apparently we heard the other day that Black Ops 7 was in the 100th on the pre-order charts, or on the list of games that are being currently bought, which is just diabolical for Call of Duty, right? Those are insanely piss poor numbers, but that was happening, and that is happening on Steam. And then we heard this report from Charlie Intel, and they are basically the messenger here, because we're hearing this from PlayStation officially, their store data that said that Black Ops 7 beat Battlefield 6 in pre-order numbers. Now, we're not sure, I guess we're sure about it. Battlefield 6 is not on the PS4, right? Black Ops 7, however, is on the PS4. So Call of Duty has that advantage. So perhaps that's why it's like not number one, but it has beat Battlefield 6 on the pre-orders. But now we're getting even more conflicting reports, and this is good, right? So I hope this is true. Black Ops 7 is falling behind Black Ops 6 in the PlayStation pre-order store. That is good. That is good. We definitely want that. So hopefully these twats actually wake up. But just the other day we heard the reports that, yeah, Black Ops 7 indeed beat Battlefield 6 in pre-order numbers on the PlayStation store. Not on Steam, however, but on PlayStation. And you guys gotta factor in, yeah, Black Ops 7 is gonna be coming out on PS4. You know, that jet engine from 2013? Yes. But Battlefield 6, however, is not gonna be on the last gen console. So, you know, there you go, fellas, there you go. But I hope this new update is true, actually, because yeah, certainly if you want the game doing good, don't pre-order, man. Don't pre-order. If you cannot live without Call of Duty, okay, I get it, all right? I get it. Maybe pre-order the game 2 days before, but you don't necessarily need to pre-order now because you're not gonna lose anything. Maybe, yeah, you were supposed to lose something. Maybe you're, yeah, then okay, I get it. You want to pre-order, but if you're not gonna lose anything, yeah, you don't need to, man. It's not like you're gonna lose your virginity.
That will be complete.
It's not like you're gonna lose your virginity by pre-ordering the game, right? It don't work like that. So guys, come on, man.
Completely irrelevant in 1 month's time? Man, Activision, you guys are so generous. Like, jokes aside here, we all know how greedy Activision is, and 20 free tier skips is a $20 value according to Activision,
$20.
and they're just handing that out to anybody who signs in to play the game. So if that does not scream desperate to you, then I don't know what else will.
Right.
It is worth mentioning that they did something similar to this with Modern Warfare 3, like giving out some Battle Pass tier skips towards the end of the game's life cycle, but with Black Ops 6, they doubled the amount of tiers they're giving out, and they're also throwing in like 5 or 10 hours worth of double XP tokens you can take with you in the Black Ops 7. So again, they're really freaking dead.
Game really be down that bad, huh? When was the last time? Do you actually buy like the seasons or the battle passes rather? I don't remember when was the last time I bought. I believe I bought like season 1 with the Call of Duty points that I have saved up for. Yeah, right. I believe I had Call of Duty points back in Black Ops 3, and I've been just like using them to buy battle passes and complete one, get more battle pass, or get more Call of Duty points to buy the next one for free in that way. But I don't know if I bought any. I feel like I did buy season 1 season 1 battle pass, but never completed, and then I just pieced out, right, for Black Ops 6. So I don't even care at that point. But when was the last time you bought a season, or do you constantly buy seasons? Let me, yeah, no, I mean, if you do, like, put it in the comments. Just trying to see if the comments are matching up with what we're hearing, you know?
Desperate right now. Like, player numbers must be so horrible that they are essentially paying players to come back and play Black Ops 6 and Warzone. And then when you combine that with the horrible pre-order numbers that we can see on both PlayStation and Steam, you can understand why Activision is doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
They pretty much never do stuff like this, right? And with Black Ops 6 failing and Battlefield thriving,
Free and Activision never go together, guys. So.
And Black Ops 7, hype being in the toilet, suddenly they're out here reversing their carry forward decision. Suddenly they're out here promising skins and bundles that are going to fit the Black Ops universe. Suddenly they're giving everybody $20 worth of Battle Pass tier skips. And if you really think about it, that's actually pretty shady on their part, right? Because a lot of people, myself included, and I'm sure many of you out there, we don't buy the Battle Pass, right? I haven't bought a Battle Pass and I can't tell you how long, but if suddenly tons of players are close to finishing the current Battle Pass thanks to these free tier skips, they may be incentivized to purchase the Battle Pass to get access to all the locked rewards, right? I'm on to you, Activision. Let's see what you guys are doing here, but frankly, it's not going to work. The only way to organically, note that word, organically drive up player numbers and player retention and pre-order sales for Black Ops 7 is to address the core reason why fans are upset with you in the first place.
Right.
It all comes back to matchmaking, disbanding lobbies, and a lack of an anti-cheat, right? Addressing those three things.
And couple that up with, like, okay, man, get rid of those crazy ass skins, and yeah, you guys don't need to drop them bi-weekly or 3 times a week, man. Like, what the hell, bro? But yeah, the main culprits will always be skill-based matchmaking, UMM, bad map design, the anti-cheat. Yeah, these are always gonna be the main culprits.
Things would set the franchise straight, and we've been telling Activision this for years. Like, what is it gonna take to get through their freaking thick skulls that that's all they have to do? Does Battlefield have to really come out and outsell them this year? Are we gonna have to go another year without buying Call of Duty? Like, I personally haven't bought COD in 2 years now. They haven't gotten a penny out of me. But when it comes to Battlefield, I'm considering getting that $100 Phantom Edition solely because I want to support that game. I'm not usually, just full disclosure here, I'm not usually a fan of pre-ordering games just like as a principle. And we are talking about EA here, but I do feel like for Call of Duty to truly get their act together, Battlefield needs to embarrass them on the global stage. And
I really hope Battlefield 6 is not gonna pull a fast one on us and do the Uno reversal a month after the game comes out. Yeah, I really hope this time Battlefield 6 gives it a beating, okay? Like, gives Call of Duty Activision that beating. Pause, but not unpause. It really got to, man. It really got to. Real quick, before I forget, I gotta shout out Rachel and J-Mania and also Slim Pickens and the homie Dan for becoming a brand new member on the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel and supporting the channel the way you do. Appreciate it. Gang, gang. Alright, let's get back to the content here, boo boo. I also want to show you this here. So shout out to the homie 8 Thoughts. So yeah, roll it.
Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I am the Ghost of 8 and we are in big shit. The Call of Duty Elite Gaming Stud Muffin Balls Deep only halfway in army is under attack by the gooch-licking Call of Duty Activision shills once
Yeah, let me guess, Call of Duty gobblers?
again. They are out to stop the truth that we are spreading that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is going to be a shit game, and they're trying to bring us down. But no, we will not stop speaking the truth about Call of Duty, how bad it is, how Activision doesn't listen to us, how Activision is manipulating us, and how these Call of Duty Activision COD cock gobblers out here are doing nothing but spreading fake news, propaganda, and trying to trick people into thinking.
Man, it's so good to have the homie 8 Thoughts back on the hating Call of Duty side, right? Because it started off, of course, you know, 8 Thoughts always have been critical about Call of Duty, right? But then there was a time when he was hating on them haters, bro. That was you know, like a funny segue in the lifespan of the homie 8 Thoughts, right? Or Ghost of 8 or 8 Thoughts. But now he bringing it back, so he's making a comeback, right? So yeah, love the heel 8 Thoughts. So we had the good guy 8 Thoughts, now we got the heel 8 Thoughts. So yeah, heel 8 Thoughts back.
That the next Call of Duty is going to be the one that's going to save the franchise. But the truth of the matter is this, that there is no hope for Call of Duty ever. No matter what they try to tell you, no matter who tries to spin what, and no matter if or if not that Activision is trying to stop the descent of real information, not pushing false propaganda. And that is this, my friends. First of all, yes, at the beginning I said we are in deep shit because the Activision shills are once again uniting together as a group of homos trying to actively bring down the Ghost of 8. After my most very recent popular videos exposing FAZE SWAGG and TimTheTatMan.
So, according to the homie, group of homos trying to bring him down. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You just gotta say pause, no diddy, no homo, and you good, bro. You good, man.
They have gone on damage control level 5000, DEFCON 5, and shit is about to go nuclear. Now, this is not the first time that Activision shills have gotten their panties in a wad trying to bring down a reputable Call of Duty YouTuber and super sexual stud muffin athlete.
I had some other fucking 40-year-old bald idiot fuck talking about my thumbnails and shit. Nickmercs thumbnails. He's an old Call of Duty idiot.
Man.
You know? The guy's been in the scene for like 20 years. He's still around, right? And he just hates everything.
Yeah, context, apparently the homie Nickmercs took down 8 Thoughts channel back. How long has it been, though?
Everybody now, because his channel sucks and gets no fucking views. I had him up my fucking ass, too. So we took his channel down. As we should.
And once again, we are up against the wall. On top of that, they are working now in conjunction with Activision, trying to get lawyers involved to stop the Ghost of 8 from publishing exposed videos. I am the #1 most feared Call of Duty Elite Gaming Stud Muffin athlete on this whole platform. And what does an alpha male Elite Gaming Stud Muffin athlete do when threatened? He punches him back in the goddamn throat, puts him in a headlock, suplexes him out the goddamn door, then fucks their women. That's what we're gonna do, and that's what I'm about to say in this video. Anybody out there trying to oppose the truth that I be speaking can kiss my ass. Y'all can eat shit, because we're gonna keep it real and pack the steel. So what I'm gonna say this right now. Anybody going to COD next is an Activision shill, and any opinion they gave or give about Call of Duty from now until the end of time is paid and bought by Activision. They are not reputable. They are biased. They are Activision shills. Anybody, once again, going to COD next can eat a dick. Also on top of that, Call of Duty, no matter what happens, will never ever be improved or better than the experiences you've had in the last 4 or 5 years since 2019 because of skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimization matchmaking, microtransaction matchmaking. In the goddamn middle of the game, they will buff or nerf
Yo, what's that, you? Yo, is that you, homie? Damn, hey, whoa. You just gotta say no Diddy, but okay, damn, nah, that just jokes, man. Just love the homie. Gotta send some smoochies out there, but
your actual damage. They have damage skill-based matchmaking, damage algorithms. This is all public information. They're patents all across the damn internet, registered from Activision to control every aspect of your gameplay experience when you're trying to have a good time playing Call of Duty. Let it be known there is nothing authentic about the game that you're playing, nor the content you're watching from these Activision shills. On top of that, let's not even forget about the fact that we forgot to mention the whole cheating pandemic and epidemic that is constantly nothing but bullshit lies being spread by everyone, that Ricochet's been updated. We've done this, we've done that. They haven't done anything. Nothing has ever been changed since 2019 in Call of Duty to make the game.
That's insane to think about. Like, he has a point, right? Nothing has really been changed. 2019 was the first time, and I'll say this, right? Modern Warfare was a good game. Hear me out. Guys, don't worry. I'm getting to that point. I'm getting to the point of, okay, we're going to be hitting together. Don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, I got you, man. But, nah, Modern Warfare 2019 was a good game. Campaign solid. Spec Ops trash, though. Multiplayer could have been amazing, but bad map design, and that led to campers and also safe spaces, and on top skill-based matchmaking, right? Other than that, bro, Modern Warfare 2019 was amazing. Just bad map design killed the game, bro. Skill-based matchmaking killed the game. Perhaps not for everybody, but for majority, right? But the bad map design was universal. So other than that, it was good. But ever since then, people, or even during Modern Warfare 19, everybody was complaining about skill-based matchmaking, rightfully so, but nothing has been done about it. Nothing has been changed. What we now know is that, and it's still been, I believe, a year or two at this point. Yeah, so the complaints were so bad every year, and, you know, nobody was stopping. I guess that's the beauty of gamers, right? Toxic gamers. That gamers just don't let anything go, bro. Like, gamers don't let anything go. Prime example. I am the prime example, right? Like, yeah, like all the videos you're watching on Call of Duty, right? 8 Thoughts right there, Ghost of 8. Neurocinema, right? Yeah, for years and years, bro. Gamers don't let it go. You as well. If you're a gamer, you know that. Come on, man, stop lying, okay? You as well have been constantly talking about you know, skill-based matchmaking, or the things you want, the things you don't want. So that's the beauty of gamers. Gamers don't let it go, and because of it, Activision had to come out and they officially confirmed that skill-based matchmaking is the real deal. And that also has been, like I was saying, a year or two at this point, maybe longer than that. Time is flying crazy fast, so I don't know, but it is true, nothing is being changed. But again, though, it goes back to, oh, not this. Oh, or whatever. Like, let's do it. But it goes back to, if the gamers don't let it go, maybe things gonna be changed. But, you know, it's not just that. Gamers also need to speak with their wallets. So if gamers don't let it go and speak with their wallets, things are gonna be changed. So whatever you want, bro, just don't pre-order the game. If you cannot live without Call of Duty, okay, pre-order 2 days before, man, or something like that. You're not gonna lose anything, right? Yeah, okay, but did you see this video, though? Yeah, man, they're really hitting on the homie Tim right now, man. They're really hitting on the homie Tim, because apparently he was also caught, according to the fans, he was caught cheating. Yeah, check out this video on the screen and yeah, see for yourself. Do you think that's him cheating, or do you think he's not cheating? And check it out, and I'll see you there.